This is the AMDM, your quick morning podcast full of Memphis news. I'm Natalie Van Gundy. Today is Monday, June 22nd. A new state law changes how sales tax revenue is handed out, and Germantown leaders aren't happy about it. Before, municipalities were given the same amount of state shared revenue based on the most recent census. Now, the amount of revenue is determined by population estimates from the University of Tennessee, and suburbs with declining populations will now get less money. Those estimates show a declining population in Germantown, but the suburb's city administrator believes the methodology is skewed. Meanwhile, most of the other suburbs are showing growth, and they're pleased with the new formula. T.J. Hardaway, son of the late state representative G.A. Hardaway, will mount a write-in campaign on the November 3rd general election ballot for his father's District 93 seat. The younger Hardaway, who was appointed to the open seat just in time for the legislature's 3-day special session on redistricting, announced the bid on Thursday. Hardaway is to file a formal declaration of his intent to be a write-in candidate with the Shelby County Election Commission by September 14th, 50 days before the November 3rd election day. By bypassing a write-in campaign in the August primaries, Hardaway does not have to clear the primary write-in barrier of getting a vote total that is 5% of the voters in the district. The Memphis Shelby County Airport Authority Board of Commissioners on Thursday approved an additional $2.6 million for the terminal modernization project. Commissioners approved money for design and engineering for a central baggage inspection system and a new administration building. The vote on the $2.6 million will be one of the last actions current members on the board take. In a few weeks, a state law changing who appoints board members, the majority of whom are state elected officials, takes effect, pending a lawsuit by Nashville's Airport Board and local council. MSCAA President and CEO Terry Blue and Board Chair Mike Keeney said Thursday that they're uncertain of what might occur in the coming weeks, given the lawsuit. And now it's time for a deep dive into This Week in Memphis with Mary Casciola. But stay with us after that for more of the day's news.
Good morning. I'm Mary Casciola. It's Monday, June 22nd, and newsletter editor Bianca Phillips is in the studio today with us as we prepare for the work week ahead. Bianca, as always, good to see you.
Hey.
So this week, this week looks pretty busy.
Yeah, it's a busy week.
I feel like we always say that, but it feels busy.
Yeah, it does. Today, Germantown might actually figure out their budget stuff. It's going to happen. It's final consideration for their budget. So,
I mean, it's definitely getting sort of close to July 1, but I mean, you still have some time. Governments out there whose fiscal year start on July 1st.
Yeah, they're supposed to take the final vote today. Property taxes are going to stay the same. Sanitation fees are going up. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of hearing about budgets. We're still got a few more to go with the Shelby County one.
Right, we definitely have a few more to go. But like I said, it's like getting down to the wire, which is where we usually everyone kind of waits. Yeah. Takes a moment. City Council is also happening this week, Memphis City Council. So I'm sure they'll have some budget discussions as well. I think the big thing for us as a MBA market is that Tuesday and Wednesday, we are having the MBA draft. I feel like the amount of ink the Daily Memphian has spilled over this upcoming NBA draft is definitely worth it. Yeah. But we have a lot of information. I guess we really need Cameron Boozer or Darryn Peterson.
Yeah, or Caleb Wilson. I want Cameron Boozer. That's who I want us to get. Mm-hmm. There's some talk that it might not happen.
Right.
But we'll find out on Tuesday.
Right. Sometimes you just have to wait and see what happens.
That's right. There's a watch party at FedEx Forum at 6 o'clock. It's free. My friends and I are going to have our own little watch party.
Oh, that'll be fun. Wait, so when is the watch party at FedEx Forum? It's on Tuesday?
Yeah. Oh, it's Tuesday. Yes.
Okay. Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Yeah. Tuesday we'll get the first pick and the 16th pick. Uh-huh. And then Wednesday we'll get the 32nd pick.
Okay. And is there a watch party on Wednesday as well or no?
No.
Okay, only on Tuesday. We really only care about the first night.
Yeah, those are the big ones.
Yeah.
32 is pretty far down.
Okay, well, and I'm sure that we will have plenty of coverage post NBA draft and during NBA draft. I mean, we are definitely your NBA draft headquarters right here.
Yeah.
I'm branding us that as of this moment. Should have branded us as that before, but just take it as it comes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted to talk about there are some apartments that are opening?
Yeah, on Wednesday there's a ribbon cutting for the Belmont apartments. To me, it's interesting because I live in this neighborhood. This is in the Crosstown neighborhood on Montgomery Street, sort of in the shadow of the Crosstown building. I drive around there and I see construction happening and I'm like, what are they doing? And now I know they were building an apartment complex. These are 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. They're fairly affordable. I wasn't get the prices. And I mean, it's still expensive because everything in Midtown is expensive, but not too bad. And there's a shared dog run and fire pits. And they have, on Wednesday, they're going to have tours from 1 to 3 with free Mem Pops and free Crosstown Brewing Company beer.
I love going on a tour of apartments, of houses that are being sold. You cannot keep me away.
Even if you don't need a place to live, like you can just go look around and be nosy.
That's what I was suggesting. Like,
yeah.
Yep, that's how I do it. I'm like, oh, are you having an open house? I'm looking for a friend. Okay.
Get a free beer, free popsicle.
Yeah, like, why not?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to see what people are building, like in terms of apartments. Like, it's sort of interesting to see the layouts and like the finishes that people are like choosing. So it looks like on Thursday, Lamar Alexander, who represented Tennessee in the U.S. Senate from 2003 to 2021, my goodness, and was the state's governor before that, will be in Memphis giving a book talk and a Q&A. So that will be at the University of Memphis School of Law. And he will also be joined by Bill Gibbons, former DA. Interesting. The first 75 people to register will receive a free copy of Alexander's new book, The Education of a Senator, From JFK to Trump. And that begins at 3 p.m. on Thursday. I haven't read his new book, but I bet it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
For those people who are like really into politics.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely politics have changed.
Oh, yes.
Since 1979 to now.
For sure. Memphis Inner City Rugby is, they're having a community day, celebrate their new field. They have a new field at 380 South Orleans Street. That's going to be Friday. Ribbon cutting's at 11.
Is this where Advanced Middle School used to be?
I'm not sure.
I think it is.
That was a big empty building for a long time, so maybe that'd be great if there's something there. But yeah, there's going to be a bouncy house, face painting, food trucks, live music, and of course, rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun time. That's Friday, 11 a.m., noon to 3, whole thing. I did want to talk about Inspire Community Cafe, opened about 7 years ago in Binghamton, and it was like part of the Binghamton Gateway Center. It was basically like saying, okay, we're going to do a shopping center in Binghamton, and Inspire was one of the tenants there. Like sort of really great mission, right? Like fresh, affordable food, paying living wages, trying to like be a community anchor.
And they donated part of their profits to different charities.
Yeah. I mean, definitely like a mission driven business. But their last day in operation will be Saturday, and they're going to do normal business hours in the morning, 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And then beginning at 1:30, they will host a customer appreciation thing until 3 p.m. So that's nice. I mean, it's not nice that they're closing, but
it's kind of sad. But yeah, they had some good vegan stuff. I haven't been there in a while, but the last time I went, like good, healthy food.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The concept was really good. And then also on Saturday, I'm sure we'll talk about this on Friday a little bit, but Boom Ball is coming to AutoZone Park.
Yeah. So we had Banana Ball. Mm-hmm. Now we've got Boom Ball, which is also, I think, from what I can tell, similar to Banana Ball.
Yes. I can't quite tell. I looked it up. I tried to figure out what exactly it was. And it's kind of like Banana Ball, but not. Who can say?
It involves reality TV personalities, softball stars, and collegiate minor league players. So
So like people who can sort of play the game and maybe some who sort of can't. And they do a 6-inning rule breaking game where every inning is its own unique mini show. That's a quote from how they say it. I don't know what that means. But if Banana Ball is like very much into the dancing, and the music, right? Mm-hmm. This feels like it's more into, who can say? I really don't know.
I don't know. But I think AutoZone Park is smart to do these like touring events to get people there.
Yeah.
As we know, they've been the center of a lot of discussion about.
Yes, they have
needed repairs.
Yeah.
But getting people there is probably important.
I agree. Okay, well, that seems like that's the week.
Yeah.
All right, Bianca, thanks for being here. It was always good to see you.
You too.
Thank you. Coming up next, more news.
MLGW is taking steps to make its electric grid more resilient. Samuel Hardiman says the utility is planning 2 separate energy storage initiatives that would allow it, along with all other local power companies within the Tennessee Valley Authority, to store electricity during off-peak times and release it during peak demand.
The storage initiatives, which are known industry-wide as battery storage, function like a large-scale portable battery bank for the electric grid. The 2 projects are planned at 25 and 100 megawatts respectively. MLGW would own the 25 megawatt power project, and 7 States Power Corp, owned by MLGW, and 152 other local power companies within TVA would own the 100 megawatt project. The battery storage site would be scattered throughout MLGW's footprint at various substations. MLGW hopes to receive City Council approval by October and have the battery storage operating by 2028. For the Daily Memphian, I'm Samuel Hardiman.
Memphis developer Billy Orgel, a former school board member of more than 10 years, will chair the new state-appointed oversight board and lead the takeover of Memphis Shelby County schools. Laura Testino says the new board used its first vote at its first meeting on Thursday to set a 1-year term for chair and its second vote to select Orgel.
This is the second time Orgel has made the quick leadership rise from appointment to a Memphis school board to chair of the body. Orgel was last appointed to a Memphis school board in 2011 by the Shelby County Commission, ahead of the merger and demerger of Memphis City Schools and Shelby County Schools. Orgel said Thursday that he promises to work as hard as he can and, quote, do the best job for the children of Shelby County. For the Daily Memphian, I'm Laura Testino.
That's the AMDM for this Monday, June 22nd. I'm Natalie Van Gundy. Find links to all of the stories mentioned in this episode in the podcast description. Listen and subscribe to this podcast anywhere you get your podcasts or on the Daily Memphian's website. You can also hear us on WIXR 91.7, where our local news stories air every weekday throughout the day. And don't forget to subscribe to our other weekly podcasts hosted by your favorite reporters, including Soundbites, the Daily Memphian's Food and Dining podcast with Holly Whitfield, The Sidebar, the Daily Memphian's Arts and Culture podcast with Eric Barnes, and the Daily Memphis Grizzlies podcast with Drew Hill and Chris Harrington. You can also sign up for our breaking news alerts and our many weekly newsletters we offer by visiting dailymemphian.com/email. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to start your day here again tomorrow.